Okay, so hopefully you can hear me. It's been ages since I've set one of these live things up, and I'm just not. I'm really not tech savvy, and I've just changed to a GoPro, which is great for doing certain things. But I had a nightmare getting it set up to the PC. So hopefully this is working. If I can get some notification in the chat if that is working, then I can crack on. Let's see, where's that gone? I had this set up a minute ago. Here we go. Yes, you can hear me. Hello. Right, fantastic. So grab yourself a cold one. I'm not endorsing any particular brand. Let's have a look what we've been sent to have a look at. There we go. That's easier if I do that. Yeah. Cheers, Andy. It is working. Great. How's everyone doing? It's roasting hot in the UK, so I hope everyone's not been too exhausted from the heat today. It's killed me off. Couldn't do as much work as productively as I'd like, but that's why we refresh ourselves at the end of the day. Great. Good stuff. So, pop that down there so I can get to that easily. Right, I think I'm set up and ready to go. So, I like potato, Kid Soul. Okay. So, let's start with this, shall we? That I've just been sent. I don't think it's a TT. Well done, Alex, on the absolute trolling there. This is a Kia Soul. Yeah, moving on. Another last minute. Okay, no description, no nothing, just the arse end of a TT. Nice matte black diffuser there. I'm guessing it's. Well, I can't even tell where that number plate is for. Your guess is as good as mine. Who wants to tell me? Who wants to tell me where that is from? Wait. Oh, the model behind me. Yeah, I love it. Cheers. That's the best TT of them all because it's very reliable, never breaks down. Although if you drop it, the wing mirror can fall off. But you can see the detail on this thing is crazy. So I need to fix this TT as well. I'll leave that there. So, okay. Now what I could really do with these two screens, right? But I had a nice big curved gaming monitor and it's smashed. Yeah, so no two screens. So yeah, nice TT this one. Don't think we've got any information on it. Oh, there we go, we've got a front view of it as well. So that's going to be denim blue, and that's about all I can tell you really. Can't tell what those wheels are, but it looks nice. It looks nice and clean under those lights. So cool. Okay, let's move on to some proper stuff. So, scrolling right back to the beginning. Here we go. Stan. Now look at this. This is stealth mode, apart from the wheels. This is stealth mode, but what does Stan have to say? Let's have a look. Almost 3 years ago, live in Belgium. It's a 98 model, but it's had the recall. 9 owners, so it's been around a little bit. Fairly decent mileage on there. Yeah, fairly decent mileage, and it's obviously still going okay. Paid around €4,000 for it, and he's put 3k into it since getting it. And I think we've all got a story like that with, if not this TTs that we've owned. The remembers I hate the car so much, but I love driving it so much. I can really identify with you on that as well. But let's pull up this other nice picture of it for you to see here. There you go. Isn't that pretty? So I am really digging the matte look on there. Yeah, I think it really suits it. I think it looks really cool. In terms of other modifications, let's just see what he said here. Doesn't really specify. And I can call him Stan from Antwerp in Belgium. So yeah, I'm going to rate that pretty good. I'm not going to give numbers because I think numbers is really harsh, and especially if you jump at the beginning and give a number and then your whole like grading system from there, you're screwed, aren't you? So here we go, Pete's. I mean, look at this. Oh, these pictures are too big. How do we zoom out? I don't know. Look at that. That is that's beautiful. It really is. Nice Glacier blue Roadster, I think. That's a guess. Yeah, looks really nice and clean. And look at that for a backdrop for photos. I mean, it's just. I'm just gonna sit here and have a look at this one. I like very much. Yeah, see. Got the spats on there at the back, looking very good. Repping the Mark 1 TT forum community. And are they QS reps or are they genuine? I can't tell from this photo, but I think they're genuine. Let's see if he says in the description. 77,000 miles. So it's a 150 front wheel drive. And it's now 205 horsepower. Fair few mods on there. Miltech, QS wheels and spats. Yes, they are QS wheels. 30mm lowering springs. Boost gauge, diamond floor mats. Pioneer, yeah. It's a nice car, Pete. I'll give you that. It really is a nice car. I do quite like that. Yeah, it's nice that people actually put the time and effort into modifying the lower powered versions. It's not all about the 225 and the V6 and the QS. You know, you can get a nice looking car from, you know, starting off with a 150 brake. Why not? Let's scroll. I need to have a billion windows open here. Let's get involved with the chat. Oh, Gravity Car Show, yeah. That is one that I didn't get to myself, but it looked like it was a pretty good event. So yeah, Chris and Andy looked like they went. Oh no, just Chris went. So good. Okay. Joshua, you sent 2 emails. One with a video and one with photos. Yeah, we're gonna get some videos up and later as well. And if you've not got your cars ready, I mean, I put this up literally just to pop a post up last week saying if you want to send me your emails with your cars, then do so. So I get that some people weren't really ready for this. I've done it quite quickly. So if I do another one of these in a few months' time, you've got time to get your cars ready. Hey, Jonah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, if you are feeling flush, I want you to try something. There's this thing called Super Thanks, and I've got no idea whether it even works, what it does. If you feel like hitting the button, it might send me a little bit of money, I don't know. It's the only way I get paid, maybe. YouTube is really not a big earner. On that note, actually, though, obviously we're all the money that does come into the channel, we're going to buy a channel car next year, and I think we're at to about 500 and something quid in the pot over a few months. So we're doing all right, actually. And we should be able to buy something half decent in a year's time. But obviously, hitting that Super Thanks thing might do something to that. Who knows? Anyway, let's get back to having a look. I'm just going to dig up the next one for you to have a look at. How am I going to say this name? Okay. So, ANDRIJA and then DJORDJ. Right. Andrea Jordovic. I don't know. Let's show you what I'm on about. Yeah, if anyone can pronounce that, better than me. Anyway, greetings from Serbia. Here's my Dolomite Grey TT5. Car's sitting on FK adjustable coilovers. Yeah, he's done tail light mods and stuff like that. It's really cool. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's really cool. So we've got this red stripe across, which I'm digging. I actually really like it. Yeah, it's like very Porsche-esque, especially with those symmetrical rear lights. It looks really cool. We've got the coloured lower diffuser there. Yeah, it's just done lots of visual mods by the looks of it. Yeah, a lot of exterior modifications. It looks really cool. Engine bay's looking very red. Yeah, those are some cool headlights, aren't they? Bit whizzy-wazzy for me maybe, but I think they look kind of cool. You can see just the little Quattro etching in there. If we zoom right in, that's very cool. Yeah, Alcantara steering wheel looks really nice. Looks really good. Looks like you've kept it in good condition. That's some quite high kilometres. Well, no, that's 267 kilometres. 150, 106,000 miles, something like that. So not bad mileage. And some BBSs, yeah. Classic wheel for the car. A couple of different wheel choices there. I think I prefer the silver. What do you guys reckon? I'm going to go black or silver. Black or silver? Let me know what you're thinking. Whoa. I've clicked on some other stuff. There we go. Oh, Reboot. Hey, that... you're the guy with the soft top roof. Yeah, man. I hope you got it fitted easily. You guys are having a good chat in there. That's good. Come on, what we were saying, black or silver on the wheels. What are you thinking? What is your preference? We've got the silver up there. Or the a third choice of wheels. Those look like Volkswagen Golf wheels. What was second? Black or silver? Black or silver? Black or silver? Chat is saying nothing. Okay, fine. I'll just I'll judge on this one. We're going silver. I think they look the best. Right, what have we got here? Nick, I do remember working on your car. I mean, I don't even need to read the description. So I remember doing a clutch down on wherever it was. It was a bit of a trek. Yeah, loving it on those bronze Votex wheels. Absolutely loving it. And do remember at the time you weren't necessarily so keen on the wheels yourself. You were tempted to change, but I think keep it as it is. That looks amazing. Looks really good. Looks really good. Yeah, lightly tinted tinted rear lights there. I'm digging the look. I am digging the look. Cool. Yeah, QS rear bar. Unlike in the fire extinguisher location, easy to reach. Nice to get to it if there's ever an emergency. And it just kind of looks cool, doesn't it? You know, it's kind of race prepped with the strut base in there. Got nice colour matching armrest there as well, so that's nice. Good stuff. So that's all the pictures from that one. Yeah, it's Miltech and gravity decap pipe. Spent a lot of money on the bodywork. It does show, to be honest with you. You know, I'm impressed, Nick. It's still looking good. It looked nice when I saw it in the first place, but yeah, definitely still looking good. So this looks like it's just had a lot of maintenance done to it, and it's halfway through being sorted. Nothing wrong with that. We all like a project. I love seeing a TT like this. Yeah, I've spent many a day rolling around in an interior looking like this. Hands up in chat if you've been as brave as this and gone to this level on stripping cars out to do stuff. I definitely have. Definitely have. So we've got a few more people in here. Felixs is here. Cool. Toby and Simon's Adventure Charity Drives. Have you done that drive yet, Toby and Simon's Adventure Drives? If you have, I haven't seen any updates. I know I was speaking to you back in March, and you were going to be doing a massive adventure in your Roadster. I think it was a Roadster. But let me know how that went. I'm dead interested. Anyway, so yeah, nice full strip down of this one. Looks like he's really going to town on the repairs that need doing. Searching for some electrical gremlins. Looking nice with the red leather interior. Always got time for a bit of red leather. Bit of a modification there. Hey man, I found your channel yesterday. I wonder if you've got a Discord server. Nah, Jonah. No. This is literally, so I fix TTs all day, every day. I sometimes do a bit of YouTube content around the TTs. That's all I've got time for. I haven't even got time for that. So no, not got a Discord server. I am wondering if any of the 2 million viewers of my latest video have popped in. Leaving this Sunday, not a Roadster. Oh, okay. My bad. Remembered wrong. But leaving this Sunday. Well, have a great trip. Yeah, send me another email about it just before you go, because yeah, I'm interested to keep up with you on that. So yeah, send over however you're going to be updating people on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever you're doing. Dead interested in seeing what goes on with that. And it is all for charity, so yeah, always happy to send a donation for a TT doing charity stuff. I will do. Oi Andy, stop promoting Dom in my chat. Just stop playing games. The one about the dog bone, lining up the dog bone hole, seemed to go absolutely bonkers in America, with loads of idiots saying, "Oh, it's just because you're massive," or "Not everyone can lift an engine," or "Yeah, it's only because you got a lift," or I don't know. It was bonkers. It's only a shorts video. It means absolutely nothing. Not a viral sensation. I mean, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Okay. I don't need to get to see my full YouTube analytics, maybe, but this could be. Where is it? Videos. Where does it show me where my shorts are? Here we go.
The hole doesn't line up with the mount. What am I going to do?
I've lost track of the amount of analytics. I'm so used to doing this on my phone, not on the computer. So bear with me a second. I'm not even in my Creator Studio. Come on, Creator Studio. Why can't I get into... I'm in the wrong bit. I'm such a doofus when it comes to technology. I'd rather just fix cars. Yeah, okay, so I can show you this. Here she is, my viral moment. 2,026,409 views, 1,128 comments. All for a 45-second video. It's just bonkers. And do you know what? I really hope that of the 3,000 extra subscribers that video got me, that some of them are in this now, checking me out to see what I'm actually all about. And I can just call them idiots, because the majority of people that were watching it, I mean, just flick through some of the comments. They were just... a lot of people agreeing that, if they're struggling to do that, then fine. But not everyone has a car lift and have £400 to push the engine back. Left that in... Oh, maybe some of the... I should take care of the transmission leak before I sort out the bolts, apparently. I'm low-key strong as hell moving an engine like that, apparently. Bro, how strong am I? Yeah, just literally, when I look through the analytics, tons of Americans that have clearly never worked on German vehicles commented on it. But yeah, for some reason, it just got 2 million views within like 12 days. So anyway, back to rating TTs, because that's what we are here for. Windows XP, oh man. I don't know. I'm definitely not moving to Windows 11. Where did I get the orange Model TT from, Sun Squared? So I got given that by Carl Mullings. Yeah. So it looks like, anyway, going back to reviewing these TTs. Side note, I do just want to come on and have a general chit chat one day with everyone. So maybe we can do that like, not next week, because I'll be hungover from a stag do, but the week after. Yeah, anyway, back to reviewing this. So it looks like he's given the engine bay a thorough wash. Now, all I would say is just be careful, because water and electrics and water and air intakes and things like that, just be careful. But yeah, it looks like he's tried to get rid of a load of gunk. Hasn't got rid of the power steering fluid overflow. But yeah, what else has he been up to? Some serious maintenance there. Camber and water pump job been done by the look of it. It does look nice. It does look nice. Nice silver Roadster there. So I look forward to seeing that when you've fully completed it. Nick. Yeah, there were more pictures from Nick. So here we've got another lockdown resto project, and there was a bit of that going on, to be honest with you. I saw a lot of people that had a bit of disposable income at the start of lockdown that just went, well, I can't drive anywhere. I need to do something with the car. And they'll probably just start off. People like Marmite Gaming on Facebook. Marmite Mike, I think he has, I'm not sure, there might be a name on Earth, but very much started off as just, I'm just going to do a few things, and then it's all snowballed into like full-on restos, and it's been great to watch that, a lot of that going on online. So let's see. So he's done headlights, carbon skinned. Yes, sir. That's so that looks dipped, or is it dipped? It's hard to. It must be dipped, because it would add too much thickness if you were to skin it. And if that is dipped, it's a good job. Yeah, I'm liking that. We've got a new CCM been put into a Tupperware container of some description, something waterproof, to save the new one, because they're like a few £100. Yeah, Felix, Mike has done really well. He's put in a hell of a lot of effort to get it to where it's at, and he's not been afraid to ask the questions to get him to where he needs to be. And again, take my hat off to him for just jumping at the deep end. Yeah, look at this for an underside resto. I'm liking that. Yeah, got a lot of time for that. Maybe need to do the tank straps. That would be the next thing that I'd say. You can pick them up pretty cheap. I think they're like £30 each, 30 something quid each. Yeah, I am liking that resto though. That's looking good, especially that new heat shield. Unless that's been painted, it might have just been painted. I'm just trying to. Yeah, but it looks fresh as anything. So yeah, loving that. Loads more carbon, and that is gonna look so good. Having those, I'm guessing that's gonna be like sequential indicators in the mirrors. If you want to send me more information on that, I would happily pay you and send you a set, and you can do those for me. So yeah, I may send you an email and say I want them, because they look amazing. I'd love to see them running. Drive shaft refresh, rip the entire thing apart by the look of it. Crikey. Oh, this is Mike's, isn't it? Marmite Gaming. Yes, this is Marmite Mike. There we go. Oh, I knew he'd send me an email. Yeah. I need to see your headlights, Mike. So, yeah. Hopefully you're going to end up watching this. Yeah. More of the subframe refresh. Loads of nice touches on the interior. He's what's he doing at the minute? He's going to be doing full audio install at the minute. Yeah, Felix, I don't know why I was thinking it wasn't Mike's. My brain's just fried today, honestly. It's ridiculous. Yeah, subframe refresh looking good. Those solid inserts for the gear linkages, they're a really nice upgrade, and they're one that's if you tie that in with doing the gear slot bush, do that, put a short shifter on it. It's a really nice combination. Yeah, so you'll love that when you get around to properly using it. Anyway, yeah, it'll be off to Budgefy for a big turbo build at some point. Looking forward to it. That's all I can say. I am looking forward to seeing the fruits of your labours. Makes my heart hurt knowing I'm not taking care of my TT this well. I mean, you could. You know, I do enough videos on how you can take care of them. So, you know, if you think that you're neglecting it, then just spend a bit of time, spend a bit of love, and you can, yeah, treat your TT to what it deserves. Cheap track car, loving this. Right, this is gonna throw the cat amongst the pigeons to all the purists. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Big wang. Gotta love a big wang. Yeah, Felix, did you send me an email, mate? I can't remember. I've got a few to go through. Graham, Mark II R8 TT. Can you just send me a bit of information on that, Graham? Because, like, as much as cynical dad, hi. Yeah. So as much as I do like everything Mark 1, there's a lot of modifications and things like that I just don't get time to delve into. So if there is like a known way of doing like that Mark II indicator integration, then, you know, I'm all over that. I'd love to know how that works. So yeah, let's get some thumbs up or thumbs down for this giant wing. You think it's the most mental wing you've seen to date? Look at it from that angle. Boom! That is that's some big wing game. That is. That is that's some big wing. Yeah, I mean, like I said, can we get either thumbs up or thumbs down for that wing? I'm not moving on from this until we've got like a vote going on. So yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down, or a Y for yes and an N for no. Come on. We've got some thumbs up, some fire. Does it actually have a benefit? Yeah, do you know what? So if it's fitted correctly, yeah, Graham, drop me a DM if you don't mind when you get time, and I'll reply even when I get time. But yeah, Chris, that's a statement. Yeah. So if the wing is in the proper part of the airflow, if it's spec'd properly, I mean, this one is hanging right over the back of the vehicle. So using this as a model, so the further up and the further back you go on the wing, so if you imagine it's like all the way up here, it's having a massive levering force on the back. So yeah, wings on the back do a lot. We're getting mixed reviews, lots of thumbs down, a few thumbs up. Yeah, Ben, so for the sheer audacity, I'm with you on that one. I think, do you know what, fair play, rocking that kind of wing. Now, I can't really tell from the profile, from what I can see in this picture, I don't know how much good it's doing. I know it's got a full flat floor for the aero as well. Aluminium floor all the way through. And he's just bought this as a bit of a cheap car, bit of fun, 750 horsepower. It's an adjustable real carbon rear wing. The splitter rods are actually, you know, functional. So it's he's not taking it out on track yet, but once he does, here we go. Look, the side view of the wing. It's adjustable, so I mean, picnic table, yeah. There's actually a picture of me on Graham Walshaw's old TT, and he had the BYC rear wing, and I did sit there eating my McDonald's on his boot. But for me, if that's set up right, and if it's actually doing what it's supposed to do, he would need quite a big front splitter, and definitely the right suspension setup to handle the amount of added downforce that rear wing will add if it is set up correctly. No, 275 horsepower. Doesn't matter how much horsepower it's got though. Like, a lot of people say, oh, you've got to have mental power to justify having a big wing, and I don't agree at all with that, because aero is aero. Aero doesn't know how quick you got to 100 mile an hour, but if you're doing 100 mile an hour and you want stability, you want grip, then yeah, aero is aero. It doesn't matter how quick you got to 100 miles an hour. And let's face it, a 275 brake horsepower stripped out TT, he's getting to 60 in like 5 and a bit seconds. It's not hanging around, is it? So yeah, no, not pearlescent. That is carbon, mate. That is, yeah. And I'm liking the subtle stuff going on in the engine bay. Yeah, some Leon Cooper R Brembos on there. So the splitter, I do think he's probably going to need to go much bigger on that front splitter, just looking at the size of the wing. But yeah, it looks like he's put some good effort into it. So be very interested to see how this does round the track. Yeah. Nathan Fleetwood. Right. I know Nathan's car because I worked on it years ago. I did his old suspension swap for him. He's since come off that suspension and onto some gas coilovers. Fully rebuilt all the poly bushes and everything like that. Yeah, so let's have a look. I hate the way that this is doing what it's doing. Right. Oh, let's turn your head sideways, folks. Carbon covers in the engine bay, looking very good. I like that. Now this lower lip here gets a lot of questions online when he posts pictures of the car. And it's a separate piece that you can buy and you bond it onto a standard bumper. So you get kind of, well, it's just a new aggressive look. Side profile of it looks really good. I really like that design. What are these lower grills? Can't quite make that out. But yeah, he's got the full sequential front and rear lights. I think he had the front ones already, and then I fitted the rear ones for him years ago. Yeah, I think I did brakes on him. Yeah, Gas Golds are, do you know what? They're really good on the TT. If you get them set up right, go for the right spring rates, depending on what you're doing. My thoughts on the filter cutout. Okay, so just quickly going back to that. The filter cutout, pointless. You're just restricting the flow out the filter. You just want as much air around the filter available to the turbo as possible. Yeah, the hexagon front grille. I really like that. I think it all, like that whole front end all comes together really nicely. Smooth bumper. Yeah, I do really like that look. The wheels I've never been a fan of, and that's nothing personal against Nathan at all. They're just not my cup of tea. And I think if they were handed, I could get on board with them. But even on the cars that they're supposed to come on, I've just never got on with them really. We've got the Votix rear spoiler going on there. Looks amazing. No, sorry, it's the ABT rear spoiler. It's the non-wide body spoiler that they had. One of my favourite aftermarket spoilers, even though I said it wrong. It's just because you rarely ever see them. Yeah, I really like that. Carbon fuel cap. The whole car as a package comes together really nicely, and I know Nathan's put a lot of work into it. Wait till we get to the interior though. Where have those shots gone? There we go. I'm blue, da bo dee da bo die. Very blue, very very race car-esque, but it all ties together really nicely inside there. It's a lot of blue. See, it's amazing how we've got so many people in here that know so many other people with so many other TTs. We've got people like Andy saying, "Oh, I think Richard George has got the similar front grille," and things like that. And it is crazy. We're such a tight-knit community between a few of the forums, and everyone gets to know everyone's car, and it's great. I love it. Yeah, flat bottom steering wheel, carbon skin handbrake cover there. But yeah, I'm loving the blue. Yeah, loving that. That's a really nice set of seats. Them. They're just kind of one step up from pole positions. You know, I mean, there's no way my fat ass would sit in them. There's just no way I'd get in there. I wish I could, because they look like they'd be really supportive. Really nice. Yeah, the Mark III steering wheel, that's a cheeky mod there. Don't think the buttons would be functional, but if they are, then great. But I think that'd be bonkers. Repping the Cloud 9. Go back up here, see if he said anything about the steering wheel. No. New old stock blue leather gear knob. Yeah. Very nice. Right. That was Nathan. So we have to go into this one. Cool. So this is from a guy in the USA. I don't know whether he's going to be watching right now. The car's called Die Schlimme Schlampe, and that's awful German. I did GCSE German, but I have no idea whether I said that right. But that's supposed to translate to the bad bitch. He's had it since 2015. Modding it since 2017. He's just putting money into it as and when he's got it, really. Yeah, a little bit different. This is what they do in America. I'm going to let you all soak up this. Kind of liking the decals. That's very different. Very different. I've not seen that done, ever. And it looks like we've got carbon sort of effect wrapping around to the back, and we'll have a look in a second. That wasn't bad German, actually. Oh, thanks. So I like this this sort of red carbon weave. That's quite nice. It's a little bit subtle, but it goes really nicely with the red of the gauges. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's maybe not. I'll keep that on my list of potential modifications for myself. It's not a bad idea. That's a lot of red going on in the engine bay. Wow. That's very 90s, 2000s neons under the car, pulling into an underground car park, Fast and Furious. Okay. Yeah. That was how it started. Wow. So from that to that, that's quite a transformation. Yeah, some work going on. So obviously this is a 180 variant. Some aftermarket boost piping to get round to the new intake manifold as well there. This air intake's not going to be doing you any favours. I'm sorry, it's just not. I'm liking that cam cover with the German flag there. That's cool. That's nice. But this intake is going to be causing you some restrictions. So I am going to do a whole other video on air intakes and things like that. I'm going to try and book in some dyno time at the same time to give you undisputable evidence. But yeah, if you could get that changed, I'd advise it, just for better flow. Yeah, we've got so this is like the GT vent in the bonnet. It's looking nice. Riga kit. Just chilling with mates. That's what the car scene's all about. Look at those Lambo doors. Didn't realise they were Lambo doors. That's cool. That is cool. That's the decal design. There you go. Very nice. I think he sent over something else actually. Let me just go back into that. So this is the first bit of audio we're going to play. It works. Few modifications on here to look at. I'm trying not to go through too much of the description. I just want to see the cars. So yeah, look at this Imola yellow, V6 rear spoiler extension, V6 wheel. Is it a? No, it can't be. Oh, A-pillar gauges. What has he got there? Boost and maybe oil pressure. Loving the red and yellow combo. That's different. That's definitely different. It's got a nice contrast. Seats are really close to the roof there, though, aren't they? Hopefully you can get them in a nice driving position. That's cool. QS rear bar. Yeah, looking nice. How many gauges do you need? What have we got here? Intake temps. Or is this an old setup? And then you move them to there, maybe. No, you've got 4 gauges. I mean, I don't know where I'd be looking when I'm trying to drive, going like this all the time. That's just because I can't multitask. I cannot multitask. But as a matter of interest, I do like that vent placement there. I think that can work quite well, because if it's things like oil pressure or battery voltage and things like that you don't really need to be checking all the time, then it's nice that they're sort of out of the way and out of your island, not distracting you too much. But when you want to check, you can have a quick look, and then have the more important ones right in your eye line, like boost. Got a few fins on the back there, open with the aero. I do like the US spec rear bumpers. They are cool, having that shorter plate recess. It is I do kind of wish we had that over here. I think it just evens out this section here where the badge is, and with this section here, if that makes sense. So yeah, the ratio on the UK ones is just, you've got too much cut out and then it leaves this gap a lot smaller. But this gap being sort of the same, I think that just really helps with the look. So yeah, US spec rear bumper is on my list of would love to haves. Yeah, it just looks cool, doesn't it? In that yellow and black, sort of Bumblebee kind of way. I can never get on board with these US lights. Not your fault, you have to have them like that. It just is what it is. I just not a fan. And Minnesota. So if you don't know already, I hope this guy's watching. But if you don't know already, get in touch with like Andre, Ryan. There's a couple of other guys. Apologies for forgetting their names. I went over. It was like 3 and a bit years ago that I went over, and I don't really keep in touch with everyone now. But I went over to Minnesota to do some work. And yeah, it was a really nice place to visit. So if I do end up coming over again, I'd love to come and see that one in the flesh. Yeah, cool looking car, very nice, very nice. Which one was that? Paul Skelton's car. if you're not familiar with this car, you haven't watched my channel ever. So the list of modifications on this vehicle are crazy, okay? What's even crazier is Paul's done all of this on a low mileage 180 Quattro, right? Crazy. Why would you... I don't even know why I'm asking why. Paul is crazy in that way. He spent a lot of time and effort getting his car to where it is. Oh, he didn't send me any pictures. Oh, Paul. Right. So I can't really go into... Oh, yeah, but Minnesota... So I saw some cars that were absolutely wrecked. They were just... they were absolutely destroyed, right? And I'm talking like a Ford Focus with like no rear wheel arch. Like 6 inches of metal missing around the wheel. It was crazy. And because they do heavily like salt and grit the roads, and they get proper winter. I mean, I was there in November and it was like -2 and snow on the ground. And that was just the start of the winter. But what they also have over there is a lot of car washes that have underside washing. And so, I kid you not, despite it being a lot harsher than the UK, they were the cleanest undersides of any cars that I've ever worked on that haven't had a resto. You know, other than that 7,000 miler that I looked at. But other than that, honestly, they're just so clean under there because they know that the roads are a problem and they deal with it. So yeah, that's what I've got to say about that. Let's have a look. So Paul Skelton's list is crazy. Now, I can do one better than showing you some pictures. I can tell you to go onto my channel and just have a look in my content, and we'll have a look for show car, and I've got a couple of videos on Paul's car.
Room in the new house.
Who's that bold guy? No. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, this isn't even the current sort of version of what he's had. This is, yeah, it's crazy. I've been through lots of different iterations. That's Paul Skelton's car. I've got a couple of videos about it, to be honest with you, so go check those out. But definitely deserves all the trophies that he wins. It's an amazing car. Oh, this guy's been clever. He wants me to do some work quick. Get his number off the screen. Sorry about that. Moving on. Very nice. Bit different. It's Riga kit, isn't it? Yeah, very nice bonnet vent situation, albeit slightly in the wrong position, maybe. Just heads up computer already. Yeah, sorry, it was loud. I'm sorry. I thought it might be, so that's why I turned it off. My bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm liking the fact that we've got this extra vent here for air intake. That's the thought behind that. So that's gone up the way into the bonnet. That's been done really cleanly by the look of it. That's a nice look. Liking that. It's very blue inside. I don't know whether I could live with that myself. Don't get me wrong. Each to their own, but that's a lot of light going on inside. I'd probably find that distracting. But I think it looks pretty cool like that, but I'd want to be able to switch it off. Looks like we've got a nice armrest there as well, just here. That looks cool. Forged gear knob, short shifter, blue LED light ring. Yeah, all looks nice, comes together quite nicely. It does just clash a little bit with the reds here, which is why most people go red. I think I mean, everything's doable, so you could change these to red if you were really that bothered. But yeah, it's just a cool looking car, that. I like it. So let's come back off there. Jamie Marshall's car. This needs some discussion. Oh, right. I don't think I've ever seen this car in the flesh, but I've been silently, maybe not silently, but I've been sort of lurking and watching what he does with this with great interest over the years. He's done some really cool stuff to this, does it all himself. He's done lots of functional modifications, but for me, yeah, this is all about the whole package, this car. So yeah, I mean, the stance is just perfect. It's just really nice, you know, really nice stance there. Good arch gap, bodywork's really good. Got these yellow and blue contrasts, which I'm all about that. We can see you. Just pause on that bit for you. I want to see the rear brakes. Hopefully he's put a proper picture up of that. The rears. Yeah, so we've got this whole twin caliper setup on the rear so that he can have proper big brake setup and then a separate handbrake caliper. And I honestly, for the life of me, I can't remember what setup it is. All I remember at the time was thinking, I could never afford that. So I just kind of put it to the back of my mind. I'm loving these exhaust tips. They're a bit special. They're very cool. Something you don't see. You usually just see a round tip or a slash cut. But yeah, very nice. They're just, looks like they're just bolt-on tips to whatever exhaust is under there. But yeah, very cool plate as well. TT's wax. Yeah. I mean, carbon mirrors. But we've just got the yellow and blue thing going all the way through the car. So we've got the yellow cage, the seat belts, got K-brace, full bolt-in roll cage. So that's going to be stiff. What seats are these? OMPs. Okay, cool. Looking good. I'm liking the look of them. Like I say, with the yellow, it's just such a nice look. Such a nice look. And then the Alcantara steering wheel. But yeah, he's done so much to it over the, I don't even know how long he's been doing it. But it's just a properly sorted car, that is. You're right, Ben. Blue and yellow never fails. You are not wrong. Yeah, all about that. Looks really good. So where are we next? I've lost track. Someone tell me where we were. Ben Griffiths. Here we go. So, okay. Let's start with hopefully you guys can hear that all right. As well, that's subtle, but that it's really well edited. I like that. But even more so, I love the sound of the exhaust. We're going to drive by as well. Yeah, very nice, Ben. Very nice. So, I mean, this is a little bit awkward, isn't it? But I don't really like Ben's car. Even though he's on the chat. I'm only kidding, mate. I couldn't even keep a straight face while I was trying to say that. It's a lovely looking car. It really is. So yeah, Dolomite Grey, QS wheels. Yeah, the black roll hoops are a nice subtle little modification. OEM plus look, definitely OEM plus. Honestly, Ben, I was only joking. I do really like your car. Okay, so let's have a look. And I mean, these shots as well. That's just such a. I'm interested to know what camera you're using, because you've got some really good shots of that car. Looks beautiful. It looks like a brochure. That's all I can say. I mean, it just. Although, why have you got one? What's going on with the seats, mate? What's going on with that? Why have you got one black and one brown? What is going on with that? How weird. Ben, talk to me. The Canon R5, cool. Okay, now talk to me about these seats. You're live in front of everyone. Please tell me what's going on with the seats. You're trying out to die. Okay, cool. So it's not like a permanent thing, and it went badly. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll let you off the seats then. That's fine. Yeah, QS wheels never fail. Got the spats on there as well. Dolomite Grey. Oh, it's a beautiful colour. Really is. That's a car I would. If I get emails asking me, oh, would you be interested in buying this car, that car, whatever, and I get, I see a lot of TTs, and it takes something really special for me to go, do you know what, I would buy that no matter what. So yeah, I would definitely buy that. No, they're not only automatic, Josh Jensen. They're available in manual as well, and actually there was like 5 more manuals sold in the UK than there was automatics. They just don't get sold very often. Look at that. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. And you know how to take a good picture as well. Kevin Silvera, you're just in the stream, you're envious of someone. I mean, what a car. That's yeah. Really like that, mate. Really like that. Top notch. Well done. And from that we are moving on to so this is, yeah, okay, because this is a US car, so we're on the comp wheels. Hard to tell what colour it is from this picture and this lighting. Hard to tell. Maybe another picture will help shed some light. No, it's hard to tell from that one as well. Oh, there we go. So at a guess denim blue, but it's got the V6 front bumper on it. Might be Mauritius. I think it's denim. But yeah, look, we've got that V6 bumper, which for an American spec car, I'm really not used to seeing that that reflector there with the V6 side vents there. I still don't like the US spec headlights, but yeah, that's a really rare one then, like you say, for the US. We've got a black Roadster here. Can't go wrong with a black car. You can't go wrong. So let's see, just literally some pictures. Okay, good. Where is it? Is that Ireland? Yeah, I mean, look at the picture quality is not perfect, obviously, but you can still tell how good condition those headlights are in, and the gloss of the whole car tying in together nicely. So it's obviously really well looked after. Yeah. So those are the 17-inch alloys, which it's actually really interesting. Dom, I was chatting to him the other day. You might be aware that he's bought a Roadster. I mean, he's not shouting about it or anything like that. He's just telling everyone that he's got a Roadster. And he was saying, because when he bought it was on 19s, and he was like, oh, this rattle from everywhere, the scuttle shake is just horrible. And he's gone on to the Comp Motives 17s, and he was like, it's all gone. He's gone stiff suspension and literally just changing the tyre profile. He's got rid of all the horrible noises inside the car. So it's actually something I've considered on my V6 to put some 17s on it. And maybe that's the reason that this guy's done it, or maybe he just likes those wheels. Who knows? Yeah, looks like a nice example. It's nice that you've still got the glossy rear tail light as well, because often that bit goes like horrible. So yeah, looking good. Are they 17s or are they 16s? Can we see? They're 16s. Wow, that's why they look tiny. 16s. Crazy. So that's going to be a 150 variant. That would be why then. That makes sense. That's cool. Graham, is it too late to send in a few pictures? No, go for it. So the email address, I put it right at the top of the chat, but I'm just going to write it in again. If you want to get some late submissions in, that's all cool. Rate my own. No. I've maybe. Okay. So we're back to the Kia Soul. Can we get like everyone just put in thumbs down in the comments for this, please? Because it's just not supposed to be there, is it? I want to get a load of thumbs down. Come on, I need to see at least like 10 thumbs down before I move on from this awful. I mean, okay, I can't say they're awful. This is some guy's car that he sent in, but let's face it, if you've got a TT, you wouldn't want to be driving this. You just wouldn't, would you? Come on, where's my thumbs downs? I need people paying attention. Come on. I don't think you're taking this seriously, are you? I wonder if we've even got anyone watching still, to be honest with you. Oh, we got. Okay, there's still 26 people watching. So, okay, if there's 26 people watching, can I get 5 thumbs down for this Kia Soul? That'd be great, please. Please. There's quite a bit of lag between, so I'll let it catch up. Let the chat catch up. 1, 2, 3, 8 thumbs down from Josh. Okay, so we're at 12. But we got a love out for a Kia Soul. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just want to say massive thanks to the people that have hit the super thanks thing. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, if you like what we do here, then yeah, you know, if any of my videos have ever helped you anytime and you want to just say thank you, then what better way than clicking that little button. Plenty of Bertram, no, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm guessing it was you that sent it in, wasn't it? If I scroll all the way back to the beginning of the chat, I think it was you. No, maybe not. Well, you must just like the Kia Soul then. Cool. Right, so we can move on from the Kia Soul. God awful car. We've already looked at this one. Here we go. This is Bertram's one. Okay, cool. Pictures are really small that have come through, so hopefully you can see that all right. So what wheels are those? They're an interesting look. Won't let me zoom in. I can't tell what wheels they are, but they're an interesting look for it. That's cool. Yeah. So I can't tell you anything about this one. Unfortunately, guys. Sorry about that. but that's a nice looking car. Looks like it was on German plate, so that's cool. Joshua Jensen. Do I dare open this? No, I can't open the movie. Sorry, mate. Send something else over by all means. Please have a look at this. Do I want to click this live? Yeah, okay, why not? Cool. Nice standard looking car, this. I like it. Bit of a ding on the sill there. It's weird because it's got yeah, the faded patch but on the other side, which I'm not used to seeing. So is this for sale? Is that why you want me to look at this? Whoever sent this in, or is this yours that you are selling? Let me know. Gents, that was just a video for TT. Yeah, sorry mate. For whatever reason I can't open it easily through my emails. So sorry about that. Now, interestingly, I don't know whether you can make it out in this picture here, but this this kind of highlights why I drove a left-hand drive manual TT, and yeah, Felix, send yours in, mate. Go for it. I drove a left-hand drive TT when I was in the US, obviously, but it was at the end of a long day. I'd never driven American roads. Josh, send a YouTube link. Yeah, that's fine. I'd never driven on American roads. I've driven in European on European roads, so on right-hand drive, driving on the right-hand side of the road, left-hand drive car. I've done right-hand drive car on the right-hand side of the road. I've driven left hookers just round a yard, big stuff, but I'd never driven a left-hand drive car in its proper environment. So then add that to the fact that American junctions and things like that, I don't know what it is about them, they're just completely different to junctions in the UK, even junctions in most of Europe. It was just really trippy. But add that to the fact that I was really tired and I was driving in my work boots, and I got Ryan next to me, it's his car. Super nice guy, by the way, really good. But I could just tell he was thinking, "Can you drive a stick?" You know, because I was so bad. Just using my right hand to change gear, it was like my brain just couldn't work out what was going on. But also, what I found was that my right leg had to bend over to the right to get to the accelerator, because obviously the pedal position is dictated by the brake servo position. So where the servo is going to sit on the final, that was so the brake pedal's got to go. So the other two pedals have got to go where they've got to go, and you've got to have room for the left footrest and things like that. So it just means that you're kind of sat like a weird angle. And I honestly don't know why anyone that drives left-hand drives cars would like driving a TT, because yeah, honestly, it just didn't. It just felt really alien. And I've sat in other left-hand drive cars, and it doesn't feel like that. But this one, like in the TT, it was just yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling on, but so now this one looks cool. So we've got an S2000 filter on there, nice cheap modification. Cool. Okay. I've had a look at it. There you go. Whoa. Okay. So you're in 2 TTs. Good. Okay. Oh, that's a cool story. So you flew to Calais and you bought the blue one for 3,500. That's your daily. I don't know where you live. Does it say on your plates? Oh, no, it's just on the California plates there. Let me know in the chat how. Turn right, I'm right there. I turn right. I'm just noticed what you're on about, Peter. Yeah, yeah. They have that weird turn on red, don't they? I honestly, I was driving at night. There was no other cars, and I was still just like, "Oh, where am I going?" Anyway, yeah. So no, Josh, this is cool. So this red one. I mean, weirdly, you can actually drive around in some states like that, can't you? With the lower bumper missing, just send it. It's a really weird look, but does this have the plate on it so I know where you're from? I can't make out what that says. Just massive pipe sticking out the back. Look at that. Just no care at all. Just let's wang that straight up and out. That's cool. Yeah, why not? Slash Kurt the lot. Yeah, it means business. White wheels on a red car, sorry. I'm trying to work out what wheels they are. It's hard to tell from the detail of the pictures. Yeah, this denim blue one looks nice, mate, as well. It's not a bad daily car, that. Not at all. That car is dead now. Oh, okay. Yeah, looks good, mate. Oh, the blue interior. Mate, you cover the shipping. I'll send you some black interior if you want. Yeah. I mean, if you like it, then fine. But that is not my cup of tea. Blue one is an ALMS edition. Yeah, so you kind of got to keep it because that was like limited run, wasn't it? How many of those was there? I want to say like 1,000, but I'm probably way off because that was only like literally just a US thing, wasn't it? The ALMS. Yeah, I can't. You love the blue? Okay, cool, mate. If you love it, more power to you. Happy days. If you love it, keep it. The blue leather, I can go on board with blue trims. I don't know. This has never been my favourite look. Yeah, cool, nice. Oh, here we go, another black one. We've got a black TT. Comps. Clear indicator lenses. V6 front bumper. Never seen a blue one, blue interior, but I've seen one with white. Yeah, I've actually got a Nogaro blue with like the silver interior, same as Dom's got. Cool. Yeah, I like this one. So black grills on there, black rings on the grills. Looks good. Nice and stealthy. A black coupe was kind of the first car I ever wanted. First TT that I ever wanted. I thought ALMS was red on silver, silver on red. Yeah, Jeffrey. So that's definitely like the S lines over here with that. I don't know about the US, what they did with the ALMS. I'm not sure. More research to be done on that maybe. But yeah, nice looking black coupe here. Yeah, black coupe. Like when I first decided that I wanted a TT all those years ago, my thoughts for it were like black wheels, blacked out windows, you know, tinted lights, just proper black it out, death it out. So it's like the Batmobile, and you know, really cool. But yeah, my first one was a blue one, and then by the time I've got a black one, it's low mileage and looks really nice. So I just keep it like that. Looks black. It's actually very dark purple. Okay, cool. Cheers, Kevin, for letting me know. So, what colour is it? Because unless it's the lighting really throwing me off, I can't see the hint of purple on my screen. Yeah. Wow. Okay. If that's dark purple, I mean, on a sunny, because obviously it's a very overcast, wet day that you've taken those pictures. So I imagine on a sunny day that'll really pop. I think I know the colour that you're on about. I think I saw one at the Hemel Hempstead meet with Dom last year, and I think I remember at the time it looked black, and then when I got closer, it was dark purple. So yeah, don't know the actual colour code, but yeah. Very cool then. Very cool. And I like it's dead weird for us seeing yellow plates on the front. Like it's just not. Yeah, just not used to seeing that. Cool. Okay. Well, Kevin, if you ever get bored, lift the hatch in the boot, have a look at the sticker, 4-digit paint code, send it over because I'd be interested to know. Wayne Hudson, work in progress. Catback. I love a 3.2. Yeah. Very good. Looks very nice. Yeah, see, this Morrow blue with the grey interior. I think dark paint and the light interiors are really good. Hope the next year I bring it to you in the UK. Oh, mate, please do. I'd love to see it. I'd definitely love to see that. Bring it over. Yeah, it's not Merlin. Merlin, yeah, you're right. It's very noticeable, Merlin. I tell you what. Let me just flick screen so that you don't see what I'm doing. I'm going to be really boring and sad now. I'm going to go on and I'm going to Google the paint codes and I'm going to try and find what it would be. Bear with me, talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to find this for you. List of colours. Well, that's not very useful because there's no picture next to it. No, okay. We'll investigate that further and let you know. So let's get back to this, shall we? So yeah, like I said, like light interior on a dark car, I really like that. It's always been play Jeopardy music. Oh mate, look, I know I'm streaming live, yeah, but I'm really not a streamer. I really wouldn't know how to do any of that stuff. Like, you're lucky that this is even actually streaming. Mexican Tash. Oh, what? A Mexican Tash. If I go like that, there you go. Just for you guys. To which free rides. If you go scroll up, you'll see the email address. I've written it a few times. We're gonna cup holders. Oh, gotta love the cup holders. I do like a flat bottom steering wheel, especially because I've got fat legs, and so normal steering wheel doesn't work for me. And a nice pop out stereo, looking good, mate. Looking good, Wayne. Looking good. Here we go. Felixs is everything has been done. Everything it has. Yes, Felixs is a bit of a clean freak, OCD, whichever way you want to put it. But he's very, when he wants to do something, he does it perfect. So yeah, lots of research and then lots of time spent doing stuff in great detail. Let's have a look. So these are freshly powder coated. It's weird because those brackets just look weird when they're fresh. OEM pervert. Well, what we got? Yeah, full rear end refresh there. Yeah. Sorry, I'm supposed to be sort of talking you through this, but I'm just admiring it. I do love it. I do love it. It's Aviator, isn't it? Yours. And are those 1552 tarmac wheels? Is that what they are? I'm not very good on my aftermarket wheels. So if you can just give me a either yes or a no, you're an idiot and they're these wheels. This gets kept in your... Is it your neighbour's garage that you keep it in? Am I right? Was it the little old lady next door you keep it in her garage? Or am I imagining things? Okay, what wheels are they? Let me know. Bowler B10s. Oh, okay. See, that's how rubbish I am with aftermarket wheels. They're a nice looking wheel though, them. Oh yeah, the 1552's got like the square bits in them, haven't they? Yeah, very nice. Yeah, yes, you do keep it in the little old lady's garage next door. And you've got built-in sat-nav, and how sad am I for noticing that from that picture that you have built-in sat-nav. Just very sad, aren't I? Very sad. Josh, cool. Thanks for popping onto the live. It's been great to have you chatting away. Get back to do some work. Yeah, change the oil cooler. You messaged me about that a little while ago. And look at them. The poles that I was interested in and Felix was interested in. And Felix lives probably 3.5 hours north of me. And I was interested, he was interested, and he got in touch and was like, look, he's like, do you want them, or is it worth me doing the trip? And I was like, yeah, you can have them, fine, you can have them. You got them for a steal, mate. And they really do suit the car, so I can't begrudge you that. Yeah, all the PCV refresh. Look at that. That was pre-refresh, wasn't it? That's split there, isn't it? I think. Oh, 9 miles from... Sorry, I don't know what you're saying now. 9 miles from yours. Is that where you keep the car? Anyway, right. Yes, so this picture was taken at Cayman's. If you ever get a chance, if you're ever in Derbyshire... No, just... Right, I'm lost. Anyway. So if you're ever in Derbyshire... Oh, not the same poles. Okay, cool. Right. I'm with you now. Right. Yeah, if you're ever in Derbyshire, and if you've got the money, then go see Cayman's, because they've got some sick cars in there. Like, I've managed to work there with Keith a few times on his car. He's the resident detailer there. He gets to restore these lovely sports cars, supercars. And yeah, I've had the pleasure of working there a few times for him and just get to see some amazing like one-of-ones and just crazy stuff in there. So yeah, repping Cayman's, definitely. Cool. So that was Felix's. Very nice car. Wayne sent me another one. Oh, here we go. God, lovely. Oh. Yeah. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Loving that. Cool. That's the one he is looking to buy that, mate. Message me later. I'll have another detailed look for you. See if see if I can help out with that. Porsche Creed or whatever colour that is. Very nice. Very, very, very nice colour. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, that's an amazing colour. Mr. Gallagher, you have got a beautiful looking car. Wow. Loving the wings, having the cutouts. I do love it. I'm liking this black insert on the V6 bumper as well. That's really subtle, but it helps break the lines up a bit more. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's a really nice subtle thing to do. Very good. Yeah, that's a cool shot. Yeah, look at that paint colour. That's really nice. That's really nice. I'm loving the wheels. I mean, they must be an absolute nightmare to maintain and keep looking that good. Oh, Dom's on. Oh, that's it now. How you doing, Dom? I hope you're feeling better, mate. You need to get recovered in time for Germany. Enjoy the ring. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that for attention to detail. That is very cool. Very, very, very cool. Dom, have you sent me any pictures of your cars? Come on, send them to ratemytt@gmail.com. Send some of your cars in, Dom. We'll slate those online. For those of you that don't know, me and Dom are not friends anymore because we're in this mad competitive thing to see who can get to 100k first. So we've both just got to stop being friends until one of us beats the other person and gets to 100,000 likes, 100,000 subscribers. But yeah, no, love you really, Dom. But yeah, how cool is that for? Is that the bit off the back of your key? I wonder. That is so cool. So cool. Yeah, I might have to copy that idea. Yeah, more of these Mark II style. Yeah, Graham. Yeah, Graham. Those mirrors are very cool. Really liking that. To be fair, I'm liking the whole car. I love the way it's put together. It's really cool. Couldn't play the video. Sorry. Yeah, I'm having troubles with that, so I can't play the video. Sorry. Jonathan Smith, just stop playing games. Okay, we've got a name for the name. How you doing, Jonathan? Kansas, 200,000 miles. There's no place like home. What's going on here, mate? Have you? Is it just the picture, or are you missing a pipe here? Yeah, next week rate Dom's TTs. Yeah, to be fair, we could. Me and Dom could do a joint live and get and rate each other's TTs at the same time. Dom, if you're up for that, we'll discuss the logistics of that. But I think that would be really fun to do. Rate each other's cars. But just back to this one. Oh, hi, Steve Shaw. Just back to this one. I think you might be missing a pipe there unless it's just a really bad picture. But by all means, send me a better picture if you want me to check. And just looks like a nice clean OEM TT, that, mate. I mean, the car is definitely cleaner than your garage. But I can't talk because my garage is an absolute mess. Scott Harrison, late to the party, but got here in the end. Purple polled Scott. Oh, okay, cool. Hi, Scott. Split the wrong way around. Oh, no, that'll work. That'll work. That's how you want it. That's how you want it. It's another video that I need to do actually about. So I'm trying to concentrate on the engine bay, but the chat is hilarious as well. Yeah. Am I right that it's missing a pipe? That's, yeah, okay, cool. Or am I right that the garage is a mess? But the car looks clean. Looks really nice. So that's on the original concept wheels, just painted black. So that nice number plate blank in there. Not having to run a front plate. Is that like a Kansas state thing that you don't have to? That's cool if so. Neil Carter, wow. A lot of late entries. Cool. Vib TTT. That's a really nice road. Where is that in the world? It's a nice low mileage car. Looks pretty standard. Yeah, so again on the original concept wheels, just a, spoilerless. Ooh. Give me a moment to just take that on board. That is pretty. Picked up I was reading some keys. Surprised you never picked up on the smooth rear bumper. Oh, sorry, mate. There was just too much to look at on yours. But yeah, Graham, that was the bit from the back of a key. Very good. Very good. Like it. I'm glad I worked out what it was as well. Can we all just take a moment? Pete Loden. You have to go back through and have a watch later when this is available again, which it should be. So, you don't like the mission spoiler? Oh, I love it. Spoilerless. That's the original concept. Look, and we should all just take a minute to appreciate the proper curves. Yeah, I'm loving that. I really am. So guys, I've got a few more in the email that we're going to go through. But while I'm doing that, I'm just going to try and multitask and make sure that when I'm done, that this will do what it's supposed to do, and I've got no way of checking whether this will publish afterwards. I don't know whether it will. Hey, if it doesn't, then I've got no idea. Streaming is really not my forte. Anyway, so one last look at this spoilerless, beautiful car. That's that needs a massive ring from Alien. No. This is the look. Cool. So what we got? Shane had it for 8 years. Tons of carbon bits. Franken Turbo. So this is American. So this is. I'm trying to work out what the spoiler is. You've got 2 lots of plates on there. That's a bit greedy. What we got? Loads of carbon. And then the carbon rear wing as well. Yeah. There's a lot of mods on this one. A lot of mods. Just 1 plate on this one. Okay. And I think that's kind of cool. So they're either 17 or 18 inch wheels. But sometimes it's nice to have a good sized tyre. Yeah. And then carbon in the engine bay. Looking very good. I'm liking the nods to the the German flag. Yeah, it's proper mean looking. Yeah, but it gets some attention at the shows, especially over there. Oh, just a random orange wing on there. Okay. Carbon mirrors and stems. So these are a very. This is an English saying, but that's a very Marmite modification. Yeah, Vegemite. No, that's Australian. What's the American version? Don't know. Yeast paste, right? This is very, you either love it or you hate it, right? And I'm on the fence with yours. I don't like the metal ones that people have been putting on the back windows and the side windows. I'm not sure. But these carbon ones, I think that looks kind of cool. I'd maybe need to see it from a different angle. I don't think it's on any of the other pictures. That must be a new thing. So, select my random brown seat, but don't select the random orange wing. I see how it is. Look, Ben. Look. Right? When you've got a car that's covered in lots and lots of bolt-on modifications and stick-on bits and whizzy-wazzy bits, an orange wing's not really that far out of place. When you've got a really clean Dolomite Roadster that looks OEM plus, looks perfect, and then you've just got a random orange seat. Yeah, sorry about that. You've only got the one fender wrap for now. Hopefully you're going to do the whole thing. Dash 2155, I think, is the 225 translated. Maybe. Cool. That's that one. Juan Lauer. KW suspension, 20 mil space at the back. Long way to go. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's a Beetle, mate. Oh, wait, no, there it is. There's your TT, hiding behind its plump cousin. Working on it himself, good lad. That's private plate. Guessing we're doing a spark plug change. Cool. Keep on top of that, yeah. So it's a 180. Probably doing the cam cover gasket. The fact that you've got this off as well, I'm guessing, means that you, yeah, taking that off to do that. Cool. Yeah, it looks clean. Does look clean. Yeah. I'm liking that. Just the drilled brakes as well. I like that. Yes, when they've got like the slots on them, just doesn't work for me. So Steve's just asked, how's the Noggy TT going, mate? I don't know how you got on with them brakes. Drilled and grooved. It was just like every time I was pressing brakes, it was just, I don't know. I think I'm going to need to change the discs, but they're V6 ones, so they're not cheap. I don't think I can get on board with drilled and grooved though. Cool, yeah, you did the gasket on it. Nice. Yeah, good to get stuck in yourself, isn't it? Good, I like it. Yeah, very nice looking car, mate. Very nice looking car. Oh, another. Cheers, Daniel. I can't believe I just did that. There's definitely going to be a strike through monetization from that. You absolute git. Oh, how did you get me like that, mate? Oh, do you know what's really bad is that my kids might be watching this. So yeah, cheers to that, mate. Nice one. Appreciate it. Do I dare open DOMs? Is that all you're going to send me, Dom? Right. Okay, so everyone, I want you to admire Dom's Roadster. What I want you to do is zoom right in and have a look at the sill. And if we focus on this area here, this is where we ruined it. Right about here. Jeffrey Comstock, if you're very, very, very quick. Dom can't send pics. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you can. But hey, so Dom's Roadster is really nice. Oh, and watch at the same time. Okay. Alright. That's fine. I get it. I get it. But yeah, so Dom's got quite a few TTs. And I genuinely think, I don't know whether Dom replied to my suggestion earlier. There's just far too much going on in the chat for me to know. But I would love to get me and Dom doing a joint live and just rating each other's cars. Be interesting to see if we could get all of our collection to one place. Might just have to do it from pictures though. As cool as it would be if we could, I don't think that would work. So yeah, I'm aware that the lighting's now gone to absolute crap because I'm just going to dig out this ancient lamp, put this on. Never mind the stream. It's just... Whee. Okay. That's a bit better, isn't it? It's a bit better. It'll do. Where was I? So yeah, that's Dom's one. So if we've got any last minute submissions, great. If not, I suppose I'm going to just throw this out very quickly to see if anyone's got any questions that they wanted to ask me, because I'm aware that I'm very bad at getting back to people on emails and messages when it is just general inquiries, because I spend long enough filtering through them for the emails that people are asking me about actual work. So yeah, if you've got any questions that you wanted to ask, now's the time to do it. I'll stick around for 5-10 minutes and see if there's anything you want to know. Should do a Top Gear style where you drive each other's cars and then rate them. Yeah, I'm all about that. Me and Dom have got some video ideas lined up with each other. Just checking. Oh, is that another email? I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen these emails on my phone before I open them up on chat, because Well, let's face it, I just got absolutely trolled, didn't I? Cheers, Felix. Did I ever get to spin a TT? Did I ever get to spin a TT? Do you mean donut one, drift one, just lose control? I've never lost control of a TT. Sorry, just reading the chat as well. I'll get to the questions in order. So yeah, but I have deliberately sort of messed around in the snow and drifted one, if that's what you were asking. V6 or 1.8. Video incoming on that. Okay. Yeah, I did film a convertible V6 versus manual 225 coupe sort of comparison video, and then I've just bought a load of new equipment and realised that the old video was so bad. As I was editing it, I was just thinking I could have done this so much better with my new gear, so I'll be redoing that. And then Dom went and did his video, so I thought I'd leave it a while anyway, because yeah. But so I will let you know at some point, V6 or 1.8. He said on an open tube on the right side of my engine by my filter. Any clue what the set of tubes is called? So that's your PCV system. So the tube that is missing there is the one that will go directly from your crank breather. Then you've got a T-piece, and then it would go up. It was a 180, wasn't it? So it's going to be easy if you can send me some detailed pictures of underneath the internal. I need to see what you're actually missing, and then I can advise you on what you need to buy for that. Worst bit of a TT. Ooh. For me, the worst bit of a TT. Wayne, you'd need to send me an email to my proper bookings email address, and then we'll get that sorted out. Worst bit of a TT. I think for me, it's a tricky one. There's not much that I don't dislike about the TT, but that is yeah, if you pop it to the same email, just stop playing games. I will be deleting this email at some point though, or just ignoring it completely at some point. So if I do that, I'll give you a different email address. Worst thing about TT, I mean, genuine. So for me, because I've got a big fat ass, right? I've got thick thighs. I'm not actually very tall, but I've got a long body when I'm sat down. So for me, the issue is pulling up to a set of traffic lights and not being able to see the lights because of driving position. So genuinely for me, that's the sort of the thing that I hate the most about the TT, and there's nothing I can do about it apart from putting in aftermarket seats that sit right on the floor. But then I find that it's awkward because you can't see the bonnet nicely, and it's not a nice driving position. So yeah, just for my frame, getting a nice driving position is a little bit tricky. Cool. Hairdresser association. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. Honestly, it does not bother me, because if you want to like stereotype hairdressers, which people clearly do, I wouldn't say that the TT is a hairdresser's car. Don't get me wrong, a 150 Roadster, maybe. But I don't know any hairdressers. I know this is a really weird stereotype to make, maybe. But I don't know any hairdressers that drive around a modified, sports car like that. That build a TT, 300 horsepower, lowered, big wheels on it, loud exhaust. It's not a hairdresser's car. So, yeah. Getting in and out. Yeah, it doesn't... getting in and out, yeah, in tight spaces is tricky. But then it's the same with any coupe. Any coupe, sports car is going to have sort of similar issues. The Woman Car Association, I don't know. I don't think thick boy. Yeah, I got a big fat ass. The non-xenon lights, no, not an issue for us on the 225s. And that is something that can be upgraded. I can actually get hold of kits and send them all the way out to Kansas City for you. That could put xenons in. They're pretty cool. They could be bi-xenons. So yeah. I think we had another submission, so I'm just going to check that now. Oh, we've got a few more. Okay. Oh, cool. So Steve sent in pictures of the car that I bought off it. So let's review it. So let's review. And I'm going to be doing a proper video on this at some point anyway. But here she is. Noggy Blue. It's featured in my recent video about modifications for TTs. But yeah, it's a nice car. So it's got, honestly, so Steve, I actually haven't driven it since, I drove it home, drove it to the unit, haven't touched it since. So I've not investigated properly what the power loss issue is, but it has got a weird power loss issue. And I'm leaning towards fuel related issues. Maybe lambda sensor giving wrong readings, maybe the fuel pump not being very good. So it's got issues, it's got little niggles that I need to sort. The wings were painted by the previous owner to Steve, and they just need flattened back and polishing, and then it will look nice and pretty again. But yeah, and then it will be for sale. And I know that. Did you find that stolen car? Yeah, the stolen car was found. Praise the Lord. Nothing to do with me or anything that we did, I don't think. I think the police just happened to find it, so great. Anyway, yeah, Noggy, and I mean, yeah, on that plate is just amazing. So I will be selling this car. Once I've fixed the issues on it and got it pucker, I will be selling it. That's what I'm telling the bank manager anyway. I will be selling it, okay? As much as I will really want to keep it, and have that and papaya sat on the driveway. I mean, you know, just picture the two colours together. It's a really nice combination. So as much as I'd love to do that, I don't think I'll be able to keep as many as I've currently got. And this one was always bought with the view to fix up, sell on. Actually part of a larger series that I'm in the middle of filming at the minute, which is where I started with a £600 car, and I'm trying to fix and trade my way all the way up to a Quattro Sport. So more on that soon, once I work out what's going on with this Noggy. Thing is, if I keep the Noggy, then that series is dead, and I'm going to start again. But this Noggy is the next step in that journey. Cool. We've got any more questions? Heavy steering, full lock, no noticeable noise, just really heavy. I mean, the TT's steering isn't light. They're not. You know, they're not ridiculously heavy, but they're a quick rack. So they are heavier than modern cars. I would have to feel your steering to know if it's heavier than it should be. But yeah, that car, yeah, it was stolen. They broke into the house, they stole the keys, stole the car. So they've still got the keys, but they've found the car. So he just needs to get new keys, and then he's good to go on that. Yeah. Thank you to anyone that watched the video and shared it and tried to keep their eyes out as well for it. But yeah, the police did what the police do, and they recovered it, so that's great. Yeah, you got to replace the steering rack on yours. See, hopefully you noticed that I was going to do a video on it the other day, but I just didn't. I just wasn't in the mood for filming while I was doing that job. So sorry about that. Main reason being I was doing it on the ground. And as much as a lot of my content I've filmed on the ground in the past, I have found that certain things are easier to show you what I'm doing if it's higher up in the air. I can get better angles to show things. So yeah, sorry I didn't film that one. But yeah, so that's my Noggy that I bought off Steve. More from Peter Loudon. Here we go. Let's just click into this. Yeah. Oh, the space is fitted. Yeah, that looks loads different. Loads nicer. It just pushes them right out. What size have you gone with though? Because if you've gone with 15s and 20s on QS wheels, that's a little bit wide. Hopefully you're still on here, Pete. Nice. Engine bay's looking good. I'm loving the old, are they forged ones? I'm not sure. But yeah, loving the caps on there. It's looking good. Those 3D printed strut tops. Yeah, nice clean looking bay. Yeah, catch can on there. Black painted manifold. 50mm all round. Yeah, so okay. That's not too bad on QS wheels. I think the equivalent to the standard that we go with on 18-inch ET33 wheels is 15 and 20, and on the QS wheels the standard they go with is 8 on the front, 12 on the rear. That seems to give a nice square, nice fitment. 15s all round isn't looking too bad, to be honest with you. It just looks like they poke out a little bit past the arch, but it could just be the angle of the pictures. But yeah, it's definitely filling the arches, mate. Looking good. I like it with the, because am I correct that it's Glacier? I think it is. We've had this discussion before. But yeah, with the blue roof, it's good. It's good. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. Cool. V6 manual. Here we go. 100 something thousand, 116,000 on the clock. V6 manual. What is it? Well, what's it doing? I don't know. Here we go. Yeah, V6 manual on the Ronal wheels. Yeah, I was probably just speaking quietly. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, yeah. I love a manual V6. I just feel with the manual V6, you kind of you feel like you're driving the car harder because you have to deliberately keep it at revs, whereas like with the DSG it just sorts out your change points, and if it's hanging onto a gear, it wasn't your choice, so you know you don't feel guilty. But with the manual, when you're choosing to hold onto the gear all the way through the revs, you feel kind of guilty as you're doing that, or at least that's how I feel when I'm driving them. So yeah, yeah, this is my take on the V6 manuals. All three more, all good. Okay, cool. Yeah, engine bay's looking clean, mate. There's only one picture on this one, mate. No rebuild shots, but okay, cool. Right, well, it's 9:30. We've had 2 hours of this. Do you know what? If you've been on from beginning to end, then I take my hat off to you. Sitting and listening to me for 2 hours, you must be single. Why else would you do it? But yeah, guys, I've had a great time going through these cars. We'll do it again sometime. In the meantime, we'll set something else up, either me and Dom doing something where we rate each other's rides, or whether I can just do a general Q&A session, and maybe have some visual aids ready to be able to answer some questions and things like that. But yeah, cheers for sticking around, and I will see you some other time, yeah, on another stream. Cheers, guys.